Okay, so first of all, I want to clear up, there was no speeding. I see the great Governor Keating is here. Chip Keating is here. Chip, I promise I was not speeding. Former Secretary was not speeding. Thank you guys so much for being here today. I got hit up by some of the fake news media coming in. What are you doing here? I'm here to speak to the best conservative group in the country, OCPAC, that's taking our country back. Of course that's what I'm doing here. And you know, before we move on, let's talk about the fake news media. We got some in the room here with us today. Guys, they hate you. They hate you. They lie to you. They gaslight you. There's a reason why Oklahoma has now become a national model for education reform. There's a reason why over 24 states are introducing initiatives to bring the Bible back to the classroom, to bring history standards back to American exceptionalism, to bring school choice and parents' rights back to the classroom. But of course, the fake news media wants you to believe all these things weren't true. Bob talked a little bit about this as well. There was no pornography in the classroom, they reported. Then when we showed it, well, but it's not that bad. Well, then we said, well, show it on your TV channel, show it in your newspapers. Well, we can't do that. That's really bad. We could get sued. There could be all kinds of issues there. They lie. Yes. Never let the radical left stop you from taking back this country. They will stop at no means to do that. You've seen the lies about me. You've seen the attacks on me, and I've told you from the very beginning. It wasn't about me. It was about you. It was about attacking the person who said, I'm going to unapologetically stand for Oklahomans. By the way, I tell everybody, Oklahomans didn't ask me to do these things. They demanded me to do these things. I was on the campaign trail and heard it time and time again. Why in the world is my kid getting this filth at school? Why in the world do our kids not understand the Constitution? Why don't they understand American greatness? We've got to get our schools back on track. And folks, we did it here in Oklahoma with the most aggressive agenda in state history. And folks, they will never go away. Parents, grandparents, taxpayers, we have to stay vigilant to protect the next generation. Yeah. And our number one group that has attacked that is the teachers union. Folks, when you see these commercials that came up about me on TV throughout the last several years, they poured in from the teachers union from Chicago, Illinois, saying the craziest, most radical things about me that you can even imagine. And you saw some of these. They descended on Oklahoma because we were ground zero. And I will destroy that teachers union. We are going to do this once and for all. President Trump is going to destroy the Department of Education, and you destroy the teachers union. Folks, you have taken out the two biggest weapons against parents and American exceptionalism in the classroom. And that's exactly what we're going to do. And folks, I see we've got some of my friends, Mason from Turning Point USA here in the room. What happened to Charlie has had a profound impact on so many of us. Charlie was a good friend. Charlie was someone who I talked to about all the initiatives we rolled out. An incredible person. An incredible person. Everything that you saw publicly was the way that guy was privately. He dedicated his life to furthering American exceptionalism for that next generation. We had conversations about all the threats around him. He knew the threats. He knew that every day he stepped out there, that there were all these threats. There were always people that would do these things to him. Folks, his death has galvanized the next generation of people around the country like nothing I've ever seen. I mean, we're putting Turning Point chapters in all Oklahoma high schools. Isn't that fantastic? Again, a big shout out to that young man in the back. If you don't know Mason from Turning Point USA, he is tremendous. Absolutely. He's fantastic. And folks, you've got some great elected officials here to speak today. The treasurer's a rock star. I mean, Todd Rush, you want to talk about standing in the fray. He's done a tremendous job. I heard them mention, I didn't see, is Gabe Woolley in the room? Yeah, oh yeah, there he is. Gabe Woolley's a rock star, guys, rock star. Shane Jett, can't say enough about Senator Jett. Just unbelievable. I know you all know him very well, but I mean, we need to give Senator Jett. The last thing I want to mention is Bob Lynn. Bob Lynn has done a tremendous job of unapologetically fighting for the faith. Fighting to say, I'm a Christian. We are going to absolutely ensure that the Christians that are under attack are protected, and that this country is the Christian nation as it was designed, as it was started, is so integral to what makes America exceptional. I'm going to tell you guys, OCPAC is unbelievable. It is unbelievable what Bob Lynn has done with this organization. It is unbelievable the impact that you all have. Despite the teachers' unions, despite the fake news media, despite the most radical elements of our society descending upon Oklahoma, that conservative Christian agenda advanced because of the work you've put in. I can't speak more highly about this organization. I ask that you guys continue to be involved, continue to invite other folks. It is tremendous the work that they do. And folks, I am so glad to see you. I consider you all friends. You have been so good to me. We're not going anywhere. We're staying in Oklahoma City. So I will be very involved in the state and will continue to be a part of OCPAC and continue to be good friends with all of you. So thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate it.